standard here. NRG a couple of times last region as well. Kind of struggling to work their way out of some defensive spots and kind of getting away with it in terms of their opponents not really being able to convert or execute some of those half chances, because it's not like NRG is playing, airtight defense. They're kind of just saying, bring us the ball. And they're saying, if you can beat us, beat us. And no one's really been able to do it. And Ghost giving it a pretty good try right now, but finally NRG break out.
Yeah, they've got it now. Justin has an early shot. Oh, it's bouncing over the top of Oxter. You asked about the Ghost balance, and in defense there, they didn't have too much. You just know there's going to be some sort of brilliant assist, at least assist potential. But the luck just seems to be going slightly against G2 now. I was saying earlier that when you start winning, those things go your way. But there they go. They turn it around. There's Chicago. And who got the assist?
Of course, it was Atomic, and you can see AJG here. He actually...
Ooh. G2, such a smart offense when they get it going, but Complexity, they're going to keep going as well. Raise ball off the back of the back wall there. Jnaps keeps it going. Complexity really want to slow this one down in G2 territory. There's a trade there in the center. Is that one sneaking in? Yes, it is. And suddenly, we've got life in this game.
Always how it goes. You can't keep Complexity out for too long. Raise ball, really nice stutter step out of the corner, letting that ball bounce around to give him an opportunity to actually dig that one off the wall out into the middle and away from the defense instead of just rushing it through around the corner and getting challenged.
Oh! Depending on how the touch goes for Garrett, if he can circle this one back out to midfield, you keep Justin ready and waiting in the wing and Squishy. Oh my God! Gyro from the ceiling, my good man.
They're doing it! Garrett puts it right into Gyro's bumper on the ceiling. All mid knowing they're on their last life, trying to play like it, and somehow they keep that ball out. Squishy still almost fell on top of it into the net. Justin trying to clear that one out. Garrett's up next, Flitz can't get the deny. Here comes Garrett, pass down. Who's gonna take it? Justin back up the war. Here's Squishy, goal! NRG finally get on the board.
Oh, they've been on the same page since the book was being written at the back end of the field. I mean, it was Squishy to Justin to Garrett, back to Squishy, back to Justin, back to Squishy. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, bam. That was set up.
Coming in now, NRG starting to turn that screw yet again, but Ghosts have survived similar onslaughts to this before. You can see how far NRG are rotating now, though. They're waiting for this ball to come all the way back before going forwards, and Hoxter's just playing with them.
Thank you very much. He will collect that. An uncontested catch in the midfield. And yeah, let's just turn it into a ground pinch real quick. Squishy, honestly, not a bad challenge. Just unlucky that it went straight under his car. Actually had a blue trail on the way in the net, and Justin couldn't handle the speed. I actually thought NRG played it right. It just didn't play out the way they wanted it to.
Pass from Lion Blaze, but nobody was there anymore as Shock rotates back. NRG keeping it 0-0, but just about achieves.
Need those punts from NRG. Oh, okay. Now that's just smart. Look at Justin realizes this touch off the ceiling is actually really good. Gonna be disappointed with it at first, of course, but then he sees Hoxter's just stuck on the back wall, and he's like, oh, he can't actually come and challenge me, so I'm just gonna poke this right under him. Great play. I would have committed near post and just gave up a goal.
And here it goes again. He never gives up on the play. Just Atomic, he's just everywhere achieved.
He can't get through him. That's a huge challenge monster at the moment. Boosting up to the ceiling and just stuffing that clear, honestly.
As well. Oh, that is
gross.
Just got done cleaning up all mid. And I'm sure they plan on keeping the brooms out, but Taroko might have something to say about that. Puts in a splash goal at the start.
This is the way to get the series going off the kickoff. I mean, no one around to contest except for Justin. Not enough boost to be able to meet that ball in the air. And Taroko does a very nice job of establishing his rhythm early.
You lose once to NRG achieves, and you're basically already on tournament point.
Yeah, definitely not one you'd like to be in, but currently I actually really like what Ghost is doing. Lion Blaze really going to put Squishy in the blender, and what a shot. Great execution on the transition. This is what we love to see, the control from Hoxter, able to chase that one all the way past the midfield line, and Squishy knowing he was in the one-on-one, and Lion Blaze, so solid, excellent redirect.
In this 1-2 attack upfield that NRG have utilized so well to get out and get boost, but they just haven't been able to find that mid-center gap. They haven't been able to find that opportunity to just stretch out the defense. All mid playing this very close, very nicely, but they lose the 50 and they lose the opening goal as Garrett G gets NRG on the board.
And they got exactly what you were just talking about right there. Right in the midfield, Squishy wins a big 50. Garrett still in the area for the rotation, and he put the shot on target.
Down. That's NRG for you, but Rogue still have time to get this one back.
Chance for Aqua, but Garrett followed him the whole way through. There's Garrett again. Gyro, that touch just isn't going to get anything done. Taroko playing too deep of a third man. Those follow-ups, really crucial for Rogue, but they haven't made it work. Here's the Aqua, one more chance. He got the bump in front, and he'll sink it. Rogue with seconds left, tie it up.
That's a great pass from Taroko, and I know that Justin cuts it down, but that's when you get everybody pushed up. Like, okay, he's falling away from the ball. He won't have enough boost to get it towards the sidewall, so it's probably going to be a dead ball right at midfield. Aqua going to take the challenge. That is one of the reasons he was brought into this roster, right, to make those kinds of plays upfield with little time.
We got to look at every opportunity that All Mid has, and just they have to take advantage of every single one, just like that.
Oh, dude, you're 100% right, and we're back to the fall split where every time we jump in, F-Dot, you always find a way to get a team on the board every single time. But I think you hit the nail on the head, F-Dot. I mean, if you're all-mid going into the series, NRG aren't going to give you much, so whatever you're given, you take, but you also try to have to force some opportunities and get NRG to play uncomfortable the way they have so far.
He's getting more and more of the play here. He's just forcing these flip resets. He's getting the ball another 10 meters or so into the corner. And G2, they look every bit as fluid as they did at Los Angeles to me right now.
Yeah, really nice approach to the game for G2 so far. Unwilling to give up control where necessary. A lot of great physical approach to play as well. Rageful one-on-one, and Chicago, for once, not up to the task. Wasn't really sure if Razebull had enough space to really get above Chicago, but to be honest, watching Chicago rotate back, he was kind of a little lazy. He's had 55 boost at the midfield and wasn't really hustling to get back and make sure he could challenge that. Was thinking he had a little more time, I think, to just challenge it and poke it off the bar, but ended up being about a half step behind it.
Shock now beating another NRG player, and Lionblaze has a chance to go solo. He loves to do this. He gets it past one and past another. Brilliance from Lionblaze.
You can see Squishy as he rotates into net here as well. Lionblaze really capitalizing on how Garrett G rotating into the net there. I mean, Squishy's thinking, okay, I'm going to go challenge him, but then he has to hit the brakes because he sees Garrett G cut into it first, and all of a sudden Squishy's just not in a good spot to even have a chance to go anywhere near it. And Lionblaze, really great recognition of what the defense was giving him. Perfect shot.
Let's take it back and away. NRG get another clear. Blitz trying to slow them down. Justin pops it up over one. Garrett's got the backboard. Garrett's got the goal! Beautiful touch from Garrett, 3-1.
Oh, did you even see what happened in midfield? I mean, Flintz gives it right back. Justin gets bummed. Garrett takes it by himself over both. This is one team clearly just better than the other. NRG are in their zone right now. Yes, there's plenty of time, but it's like effortless. It's a knife through like hot water. It's just so easy right now for NRG.
Loses the ball. Angel's got a chance at it. Again, back to NRG's corner. How do they find a way to get those balls out? That shot actually just goes in. Flitz hits it on the right side, and all mid finally get there first.
Yeah, I was wondering where that touch might have gone from Justin, and well, it goes right to Flitz, so he meets it up towards the ceiling. That pre-read was great. It works out for a goal.
Get back. I thought he was going to be coming forward. AJG tries to flick it on. A lovely touch there from AJG, but it was saved by Jane Amsterdam, who was still shepherding on his own goal line. Complexity continues to keep it going. A snapshot from AJG, and he has equalized.
And again, AJG kind of just right place, right time. Not a bad clear from Chicago, but AJG,
surprising,
patient midfield defense, and they just catch everybody thinking they have time to go get boost.